Hi everyone, this is Tammy, owner of Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless, and today's podcast is titled Let It Go. This podcast is a inspiration, Vea inspiration, and if you don't know who Vea is, it's my daughter. Her name is Yavea, but I just call her Vea for short. So we were shopping one day, came home from shopping, grocery shopping, and as soon as we got out of the store, or we got out of the car, Vea ended up trying to get snow off the car. And if you've seen my Instagram or you follow me anywhere, you'll see that Vea loves snow. I even put pictures of her, with snow. So anyway, she gets out of the car, and I realized that she didn't really have a lot of snow. So me being the proactive mom that I am, I ended up just getting, more snow for her because I knew by the time we got to the house, it would melt, in which it did. So I finally get up to the door, and I really didn't want to taint the snow with my keys. So I'm trying to hand Vea the snow out of my hands. This is the thing. Vea had her book, she had her security blanket, and she had a box of Ritz crackers. So Vea seen the snow that I had in my hand, and instead of her letting go of the hand that she had the snow in that was basically water now, she didn't let it go. So I'm trying to tell Vea, I'm like, Vea, here's the snow, like put it in the other hand, because I knew I had enough to cover basically both of her hands. But she wouldn't let go of that hand. So I'm trying to tell her, which, I stated before, Yavea actually was diagnosed with autism. So she kind of doesn't know what I'm talking about, but she did know kind of. So it's like one of those type of things. So what Vea did was she tried to make more room a different way. So what she did was she put the book under one hand, her blanket under the other, and the Ritz crackers in between her legs. So and then her other free hand, she was trying to grab snow. Okay. So I was like, all right, whatever. So whatever snow I had left over from her grabbing it, I just threw it away, whatever. And I let us in the house, whatever. So as soon as we get into the house, as you would know, everything just fell off the floor or whatever. But Vea opened up the other hand that she thought she had snow in, and she's realizing that it was no snow there. And then she's looking at me, for more snow, but, whatever. But I said all of that to say this. That is somewhat the problem that we have sometimes. We perceive something to be a certain way, and we won't let go of that mentality. We won't let go of the past or whatever, so God can make room for more or do better in our life or give us better. If Yavea would have actually let go of the hand that was basically water, she would have had 2 handfuls of snow basically. But think about it as well as, in our lives. We won't let go of the past. We won't let go of people. We won't let go of certain things. Why? Because we perceive it to be that way. When Yavea walked away from the car, she perceived that by the time she got into the house, she would have that snow. But me knowing that by the time we got to the house, that snow was not going to be there, I tried to protect her from that feeling for the most part. But, it didn't work out that way. But I tried to, basically replace what she lost. And a lot of times that's what God is trying to do for us. But we won't let go of certain things. Like, no, this is how it was. Or I have to hold this grudge. They're going to learn today. They're going to, they have to pay for what they did or whatever. And God is saying, if you would just let it go, I can do way greater and better things in your life. I have more for you. I have exactly what you need. I know what you need. I have the life that you want. I know the desires of your heart and I'm trying to grant it to you, but I cannot do it if you just won't let go. So with that being said, think of things in your life that you might just need to let go of. Ideas that you need to let go of, and allow God to come into your life and change your perspective on what you're holding on to. Maybe it's something that you don't need to hold on to and you just need to give it to God and just release yourself and realize that it is a new day. You can't go back and change the past. No matter how much we dwell on it, no matter how much you think, oh, we coulda, shoulda, and woulda, for the most part, there's nothing that we can do. You know, we can't go back, like Van can't go back to the car and like, you know, try to get more snow like from that moment. She didn't know better to actually do that. So at the end of the day, you know, you just have to look at your life right now. I know a lot of times that we want to live with regrets, or we just have regrets and we just want to beat ourselves up over it. But just let it go. Realize that if something didn't work out, it was for the greater good. God has a way of working things out for your good. There's certain situations and things that you have to go through to learn those lessons, and you couldn't go through them if you didn't make those mistakes or get, lessons from the mistakes. So don't be so hard on yourself. It will all work out. Trust God and know that He does have a supreme plan for you. But you have to let Him in, and you have to let Him do what He's supposed to do or what He wants to do in your life. Just trust Him and let it go. So until next time, continue to have a worthy, worth, and a priceless life. Thank you very much for listening to the podcast, and I will see you next time. Bye.